Hey guys, my name's Oscar Mikey, and today we're talking about patch 0.3.0 for Battlefield 2042. This is DICE's early December patch for Battlefield, and it's an absolutely staggering patch. There are so many improvements and bug fixes in this patch that I won't have time to do a full-length video on it. That video would be like 30 minutes long if I wanted to cover everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read out DICE's briefing, their just quick kind of overview of the patch, and you'll get a good idea of what's being fixed in this new patch. If you want to get into the nitty-gritty and you want to see all the specific changes and improvements DICE are making to the game, I will leave a link to the dev blog page in the description below. So let's quit wasting time, let's just get into the overview. In the week following update number 3, weekly missions will make their way into Battlefield. There will be a total of 3 varying missions each week, which you can track via the main menu. Completing a mission will reward your player with XP. Finish all of the available missions that week and you'll receive a unique cosmetic reward. So that's pretty cool. That's giving players an incentive to complete challenges and get cool stuff for them. In Battlefield Portal, we're adding new game mode layouts for Rush and All-Out Warfare maps. We're also adding several new templates to the builder, and a new custom mode called Vehicle Team Deathmatch, which allows you to utilize combat vehicles in custom experiences. It'll also support logic created in the rules editor, allowing players to spawn at Team HQ and adding more options when creating custom games. Lastly, we're adding a new logic option to the rules editor that checks the source of fatal damage to a player, for example, maybe from a melee weapon or a rifle. This opens up a ton of new possibilities, and we're looking forward to seeing what cool modes you'll build with this. So that's pretty cool. Some improvements coming to Portal and the logic editor will kind of loosen things up and allow us to be a little bit more creative in the mode. So now we're going to get into the meat of the update. When it comes to quality of life improvements, we're introducing several improvements with the collection screen menus to make customizing your loadout and plus menu easier. In short, less clicking around. It's now also easier to understand which attachments are locked, in use, equipable, or newly unlocked with your collection. UI elements during gameplay have also received enhancements. You'll notice increased visibility and reduced clutter. For example, player world icons now scaling with distance. We also added IFF, or Identity Friend Foe, marker improvements, and indicators for nearby players who you can revive or be revived by, or who's low on ammo or health. Lastly, you'll notice smoother transitioning between game menus, the options menu, and matchmaking. That's really great. The menus and the UI and the general UI design needed to be enhanced or streamlined because it was very confusing when making customizations and moving through the menus and matchmaking about what you were doing and what was being applied and all that kind of stuff. So really happy to see that. Now on to gameplay changes. Throughout several areas of the game, we've introduced improvements to make your experience while interacting within maps feel smoother. This includes over 150 individual fixes, small changes, and improvements across all of our maps where we noticed they were detracting from gameplay, such as spawning, visual glitching, or collision issues. Audio, rendering, and interaction improvements and fixes for weapons, vehicles, specialists are also included. So that's a pretty brief overview of the gameplay changes they brought with this patch, but if you dig deep into this dev blog page and start reading about all the changes they made, it's kind of staggering, the amount of improvements they've made to the game. It's kind of insane. And again, I do encourage you to check this out for yourself because there are lots of things in here, lots of good improvements. Overall, the game should feel much more stable and much more playable from now on. And they're not done here. They're going to be putting out some more patches this month. We can expect one more smaller update in early December, and I believe there's another big patch coming at the end of the month, just before the new year. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I just wanted to go over briefly what this patch is bringing to the game with you. And I just want to say one more time, if you want to get into the nitty-gritty and you want to see individually all the improvements they're making to the game, follow the link in the description below. It's going to take you to the dev blog page on patch 0.3.0. And also I'm going to leave a video by Level Cap in the description below as well. He actually talks through a lot of the improvements with us in his video, and he goes a lot more in depth than I'm going in here, so definitely check that out as well. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you found the video fun, helpful, or entertaining, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out as a small content creator. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch at The Oscar Mikey. If you want to come over and enjoy some Battlefield 2042 gameplay, and maybe just shoot the shit and talk for a bit, that'd be really awesome. I'd love to chat with you guys. Thanks again, everybody. Get out there on the battlefield, have some fun, and I'll talk to you in the next video.